What is going on, world? What's up, YouTube? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new StarCraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit. Spawning here in the top left-hand corner of Year Zero LE, playing with the red Zerg pieces. He's very well known in the StarCraft 2 Pro scene, and he wants to try his luck and try his hand at going up against the best player on the planet. His name is Lambo. And his opponent spawning top right-hand corner of the map, playing with the blue Zerg pieces. He's currently the best player on the planet, wants to continue his dominance in the StarCraft 2 Pro scene. His name is Serral. So guys and girls, this game and this series was played at the WCS Spring event and was none other than one of the round of 16 games of that tournament, and I'm really excited about it. We've got Lambo and Serral, two amazing Zerg players to say the least. Both these guys are, absolute forces to be reckoned with. Lambo a lot of times will be compared to Raynor, and Raynor is a lot of times compared to Serral. So these guys are all very, they're similar in skill set. They're both very capable of stealing a game from Serral, that is, as in Lambo and Raynor. But as of lately, it's just been Serral, man. I mean, this guy has just been on an absolute tear, showing why he's the best player on the planet, trying to become one of the greatest of all time in the StarCraft 2 scene. When it comes to StarCraft 2, I mean, this guy, if he wins another BlizzCon, I will give him that GOAT status. But he is absolutely, just dominating the scene, at least, in the time being, working his way, trying to win another event, which would be the WCS Spring event. But that being said, guys, let's talk about what each of these players are doing before we ramble on too long. We are going to see Serral going for that hatch gas pool opener. Very similar build out of Lambo as well. We're going to see the double queen production coming in. We're also going to see some Zerglings starting to move out here. But that being said, guys, both these players, they do, of course, they're very good at that, getting that necessary scouting information that they really need, which I would have to, give the edge there to Serral without a doubt. I mean, this guy just is able to use minimal amounts of units to get scouting information, and is able to do damage with minimal amounts of units as well. It's absolutely incredible to watch him play. But with all of that being said and done, it comes down to one of those things where when you're going up against the best player on the planet, it is a difficult, tall task to go up against Serral. But Lambo is this is a guy who can absolutely he is able to figure out kind of what Serral's doing, because these guys have watched each other's VODs before. They, of course, watch their replays, and they know what each is kind of accustomed to doing in this ZvZ matchup. So I'll be very interested to see what Lambo does here in this first game, as we are going to see him get in that Baneley Nest, as well as followed up by an Evolution Chamber. Serral, on the other hand, both players going for those quick third hatcheries, or getting those third hatcheries, and then we're going to see Serral getting that Roach Warren, and then that's going to be followed up by the Evolution Chamber on his end. So both players are going to go for, those upgrades, those, of course, the ground-based unit upgrades, and we're going to see some Zerglings starting to move across the map now for Lambo, and it does look like we're going to see a little bit of some action towards this third hatchery here. We are going to see some of those roaches that are going to start coming in to aid for Serral. Lambo's going to try to nibble away a little bit at that third hatchery, is going to move out of the way for the time being. But as I said, we're going to see that follow-up here for Lambo now. We're starting to see those techs of choice by both players. Lambo's going for that Roach Warren. We're going to see the lair coming in now for Serral. So Serral's going to be getting those higher-tier lair-based units. Looks like Lambo wants to continue on a little bit of some aggression. He wants to see exactly what is going on. Let's just look here. Lambo's getting his lair as well. Does look like these Zerglings are going to try to move into that natural expansion. We're not going to be able to get very far, at least for the time being. Roaches are out on that playing field now for Serral. Serral's going to have those out. and that's going to be that is going to be helpful. But the thing I love about the ZvZ matchup is just there's many of times, usually throughout the course of a StarCraft 2 game between the ZvZ, you will see just things happening all over the map at all times. I mean, it's just it's crazy. It's a lot of times, as I've said in the past, it's very hard to keep up with sometimes, just because there's so much happening. We're going to see Glauber Constitution being researched, as well as +1 for Serral out of that evolution chamber. The +1s are also happening for Lambo, but he's going to get Nematized Carapace right now, which is, of course, the Overlord speed, which I like that decision a lot. He's going to be able to see exactly what's going on as far as, any kind of, timings on any of these important tech structures. Now, something that we do need to keep in mind right now is Serral is getting the Nidus network in, and I love this decision. Now, here's the thing. Here is the thing. He is going to scout this. Oh, beautiful scout here by Lambo. Lambo is going to see exactly what's going on. And this gets canceled immediately, which is the 4th hatchery. He cancels that 4th hatchery, sees exactly what's going on. But this is what's very important. When you're playing against someone like Serral, you need to know exactly what he is doing. Glauber Constitution, as well as missile attacks level 1, are going to be finishing up in a couple of seconds here. And it looks like, just like that, we are going to see the Nidus Worm is going to start here. Is going to start making its burrowed way towards Lambo's neck of the woods, and it looks like here we go. We are going to see Lambo is going to be caught into an interesting position, but he's going to try to get the surround on some of these roaches. The question is there going to be enough here for Lambo at this point, as a lot of those drones are going to be pulled off the line? Oh man, this might be very painful. Serral has a lot of units. He is target firing down a lot of those roaches at this point, and some of those queens are at the top here. The surround is going to come in. Is it going to be enough, though? Those drones are dropping like flies. Flower Constitution could be finishing in less than 10 seconds, but is it going to be enough? GG is called, and Serral takes a quick 1-0 lead over his opponent before that 7-minute mark hits. Serral takes a lead here and goes up 1-0 against Lambo. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Serral and Lambo, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and I'll see you guys all in game number 2.